Hello and welcome to the Natural Ones, doing our live stream on Twitch. Right now we are up at the Pride of Abraxas at a structure that looks very reminiscent of the mayor of Satori's manor. And upon reaching a vicinity, you saw a mound of earth and four green spires around it sinking underneath, and up sprouted this beast. It began to charge, and Fimble, acting very nimbly, decided to jump up and try to land on its head and grab it by the horns, and succeed they did. So we're going to pick up right from there. It's going to finish its movement. I move, and then I forgot, for your Echo Shade, does it have your AC and then it has like one hit point, or is there no AC? It's just
it has one hit point, and the AC is, I think, 17. Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure, because I remember it having the same AC as me.
Yeah.
Better than mine.
Yeah, it has an AC of 17 and one hit point.
Okay. So it's going to try to charge right through it. So make an attack roll. And check my dice. It's a natural 20.
No. Poof goes the X.
Yeah. Right up to you, and it's going to lower its head and try to bite at Braun.
Bring it on.
$14 plus 4, that's 18.
Fuck you! That is a no hit. Sorry.
All right, cool. I wasn't sure. All right, so that's 18, so it misses. So you're able to duck down and put your shield up, and you can feel it bite and sort of press down. Fimble's still up there holding the horns. And if you want to go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me, see if you're still currently holding on.
All right. That is going to be 14.
14. All right. One of your feet slips and you lose grip, but you're able to prop yourself up, but you're not really, you're sort of hanging on. You got to push yourself back up. You're basically on one foot and two hands. So.
Okay.
And that leaves Soulstar. You're up next. You're right over here on the map.
So I got my grappling hook out, right? And I got it attached to my crossbow.
All
And
right.
I'm going to take an aim for its front leg right there.
Alrighty. The one closest to you?
Yes, please.
Alrighty.
14.
14. All right. So for its position, I'm going to say you're able to loop around once, and it lands cinch.
That's
So you
all I
do
need,
have
and then
a.
we're going to use dash as my bonus action and try and circle around him. So using 60 feet of movement, can you push me like beside him and around him?
So around this way around?
No, not that
other way
because
around.
Those are my party members. The other way, yeah.
Okay.
I want to trip them up. We're gonna get this guy down like an AT-AT.
All right. So you get it just over halfway around it with your 60 feet of movement.
I'll end there.
Okay. And Marcel to Fawn. What would the group like to see this character do?
By
He
the
does
way,
have.
I was
Yep.
gonna say, by the way, DM, I went ahead and on D&D Beyond claimed him, so we can just do the rolls through D&D Beyond, and I'll just click on it for you.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but as a ranger, I believe it'd be advantageous for him to cast Hunter's Mark on the creature.
Alrighty.
And then, yeah, where do we want him to move for us? Just to the other side, and continue attacking with his bow? Does that sound good for you guys?
Yeah, maybe mid-range, so he could also be a kind of a mid-range
HP sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to say it out loud.
I
Well-
know.
So if I'm like with the camera where it's at, I'm looking at it. If he moves to the right of the beast, so that way we're kind of attacking from all sides. He's got 40 feet of movement.
You want him to go up or?
No, the other side. Does that sound good to you guys?
Mhm.
Yeah.
To the right, the
Yeah.
beast's left.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
beast's left.
That sounds good.
So
That way we
40
can
feet of-
flank him on all sides.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we kind of have him surrounded.
Okay.
And then just far enough away that he can still use his bow. What is the range? What's the disadvantage range that you can't be? Is it just within striking range for a bow?
Yeah, right next to something.
Okay, so he would try to be at least, what, 10 feet, 15 feet away? So he
Yeah.
can still use his bow?
Mhm.
Okay. So, let us roll to hit them.
And Larry said he had some elemental arrows, doesn't he?
Yeah. So that's 17 to hit.
17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Just shy of hitting. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh no!
But he does have 2 actions. So we might as well have him try and shoot again. Hold on.
Get a ring on.
Put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it. Yep.
31 this time.
Ooh.
To
All
hit.
right. That
Roll
does hit. That does
Okay.
hit.
And then what's this ammunition already? That's piercing. How do I equip the other bow?
The arrow.
Yeah. What is the ice?
It's in his quiver of.
Down
so
again.
I think it's. Huh?
Oh, Fimble's tilting.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, Fimble's slowly
Oh.
tilting on its head. I was like, what are you talking about?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, right. That wasn't a prediction. It was just a.
Just-
Okay, so the elemental ones do 2d6 damage versus his regular one, which is 1d8 plus 6. So if we do inventory, and he has how many?
He's got 20 of each.
20 of each. So let's start with ice, maybe? Just because Fimble's on it and lightning might hurt Fimble if it goes off.
Probably.
So it says 2d6, so I will do 1, 2, and roll to everyone.
Cool.
8 points of ice damage, and then it has to make a strength DC save. If it fails, the target speed is halved.
Alrighty.
This is why I like D&D Beyond. I click a button and it rolls.
So that's a 19. So I
don't-
believe it. Yeah.
Mhm.
It doesn't have a DC, but I'm assuming it's his spell DC, which would be 13.
Yeah. So yeah, it passes.
Okay, and that would be Tofin's turn.
Okay. So made this movement. She shot his arrows, and then we've got Fimble.
Hunter-
You're still.
Oh, wait. Sorry. One last
Oh,
thing.
Yep.
Hunter's Mark. He hit. So there's damage from the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
5
What
points
is
of
it?
damage. Sorry, I was hitting the button to roll it, so.
That's fine. So that was an extra 5 points of damage. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was like, didn't I do something? I did. Hunter's Mark.
All right, Fimble. What do you want to do?
All right, so I want to. Can I use my bonus action to just steady myself on the beast?
Absolutely.
All right, and then for my action, I'm going to take Phantom and drive it into the back of this thing's head and cast Firebolt.
Alrighty.
Alright. Do I need to roll the hit for that? Or
Actually, you're right there. Go ahead and just roll for damage. I mean, it's a spell cast, so.
Mm-hmm. Alright. It's gonna be 1d10. So 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I guess for my second attack I'll just spin around and hit it again.
Okay. You slam Phantom down, and you realize that the back height of its body is all pretty much just rock built and just very hard to pierce through. But you see the rocks just sort of heat up when you when you cast your firebolt. It shrugs a little bit, and then when you follow up with your attack, you chip away some rock right by its nose, and it's gonna shake its head and have you make an acrobatics saving throw.
That's gonna be 16.
All right, so you're able to hold on.
So I also do psychic damage with my melee attacks. Would that have any effect on it?
Did you add the damage to it, or sorry?
No, you didn't have me roll damage.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and roll damage for it. Sorry.
Okay. So that is gonna be. There we go. Oh, okay. All right, it's gonna be 9 points of damage. 5 of them are physical.
Okay. So when you hit it, its head sort of forces its body back, but it barely really recognizes the psychic damage.
Okay. That's my turn.
Cool. Lila's up next. Braun, you're on deck.
So can I obviously see that Soulstar is wrapping a line around the legs?
Yeah, you can. He's definitely within line of sight. You can see the his crossbow and his grappling hook and the rope around it. And
Okay.
you know,
And where did it start again? The line, roughly?
on its leg around here, so he's going around this way,
Okay.
counterclockwise.
I would like to use my 30 feet of movement to basically try and make it on the other side of Soulstar, so I'm behind the beast. I'm gonna try and whack it.
Going
whack-
this way.
Yeah, whack
Okay.
it on the back leg.
30. Yep.
Perfect. And then I will go ahead and try to hit it. Where's my D20? And that's a +7, so 17 + 7, so 24 to hit.
That does hit.
And then 1d6 + 4, so 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and then the cold damage, 6 points of cold damage. So what, 12 total?
6. Okay.
So that's my action, my movement. Question is, do I do my usual wombo combo? Why not? Let's cast spiritual weapon at 2nd level. He can also be behind on the other leg, basically. Perfect. And then 7 + 5, so 12. So that probably misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, It wasn't done materializing before it swung.
Yeah, it's too eager to
Too
strike. All
But
right.
that would be
and-
my turn.
All right, Brun, you're up next. You're right underneath.
Yeah. Okay. I think first is my bonus action. I'm going to apparate my echo again.
Right.
It has to be within 15 feet of me. Does that mean I can put it directly behind this beast, next to Layla?
If it's a big beast, it'd be right on its ass.
That's fine.
If you want. All right, let me tape it up.
Well, I mean, it could be on the ground, can't it?
What
Well,
do you
it'd be
think?
like
Underneath it?
underneath like its hind legs, yeah,
Okay.
or on its back. You choose.
Let's go between the legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Right in the...
I'll just put it right up in there.
He's right up in there.
Dwarves prefer to attack the Grundle anyway.
Yeah,
It's fair.
easy reaching.
Oh.
I am then going to.
Swinging at sacks all day.
Yep. While I am engaging its attention with my first attack, my echo will take my second attack. So here's the first attack coming from Braun himself.
All right.
And it's a whiff. That's a 3.
Oh yeah, that misses.
Yep. Okay. Next. Yeah. From the echo comes another attack from the rear. Is it considered flanked?
Well, for you, no.
Okay. Well, for the echo.
Echo, no, it's not a living thing.
That's 6 plus 7, so 13 doesn't hit either, does it?
13, nah.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
2 swings and misses. Gonna hold that.
Gotta roll higher.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my Unleash Incarnation and heighten the fury of my echo and take another attack with it, expending
Alrighty.
my slots. And it's a natural 1.
So yeah, Soulstar and Lila just see a lot of weird smoke just form and blast right out of the back end of the beast.
It's a no good effect.
Yeah, it smells a lot like sulfur.
Yep. Fuck. Just a lot of dwarven cursing, and I'm gonna make sure I'm holding my shield real tight.
Alrighty.
This is probably gonna hurt. I do still have my.
Yeah, you still have your movement, but you're right in front of it, so you have risk opportunity attack.
Yeah. Braun's gonna stay where he is.
I dig a hole. No.
That should be like a dwarven cantrip. You know, just like dig a hole real quick.
Or a heartfoot where you just have like a piece of foliage and then just
Yeah.
whirl into a ball.
I'm turned into a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty. We are back to the beast at the top of the order. It's going to rear its head back and neigh in its haunches and let out an echoing howl. Thimble, you're right there at the head. You can feel a vibration through the horns, and they start to glow a bright green. And through an opening in the perch, a spectral panther comes out.
Ooh.
We get more mobs? Oh no.
Yeah.
It's nature. Nature is trying to kill us.
Oh,
What have we done?
it's a spectral panther. I don't, so it's not a real panther. It's a fake one.
Whoa.
Let me roll for this issue order. Yeah, so It's going to take its right paw, the one that's not on the grappling hook, and swipe at Braun. It's a 17 plus 3. That's a dirty 20.
I don't think I'm at 21 yet. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm right at 20.
All right.
Hits.
It hits. 9 points of damage to you.
Yep.
Just reaches out and swats you, and you go tumbling down to the ground right in front of Tofon Grace. So technically you are prone. But Tofon, he's going to use his reaction to kneel down and reach out a hand to help pick you up.
Okay.
So he's going to use his action to pull you up so you're back on your feet. And Soulstar, you're up next. Tofon Grace is
Lap.
on deck. One more lap.
Yes. As far as this grappling hook.
So you've completed your first circle around. So it's got one. You've got one lap around. You're here now.
I guess I'll stay there and just hold it tight. Try to keep it
Alrighty.
moving. I assume that takes both hands, so I'm not able to do much else.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength save for me.
$15.
15. All right. You cinch it up tight, but it's very sturgeon. You don't really see the beast really impeded too much by it, right? As it is, as of now. Again, it's only one little thing, but it definitely feels the hinge going up in to its claw, and it looks over. Manage your movement, but it's Marcel Tofon's time to shine. Fimble, you're out on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we would just have him continue attacking for the time being.
Okay, so how do you want him to use his tonfas, cross, or his his bow and arrows? He's right in front, right behind Braun.
Let
So,
me see.
Mr. Grace.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark can be any weapon attack. Let's go ahead and have him run up and take a whack at it. The tonfas would be the club, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he should have two-hand weapon fighting, I believe. So you should be able to hit him 1, 2.
Yeah, he gets
think.
he gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So first one will be a dirty 20.
All right. So first one lands.
And that is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 25. I would like him to go ahead and use one of his yeah, that thing. I don't know why my mouth can't say the word superiority dice.
Okay.
Wow. So it would be bludgeoning damage, so it is 5, and then the superiority die is an extra d8 of damage. So let's roll a d8 and roll another 7 points on top of it.
All right. So 5 and 7, that's 13.
Well,
right? No, so
12?
he, yes,
Oh,
5,
no, it's 12.
5 plus 7 is 12 for the second attack. The
Yeah.
first attack was 8 damage.
Yeah, alright, so it's 20 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes. And that's where he is at. Oh, wait. No, I was still wrong because I forgot the hunter's mark because that still does damage even though it's
Alrighty.
hitting. That is another 6 points.
Alrighty.
Now nicely displayed.
So you can see Marcel Tefon just takes out his tonfas and hits the beast, and you can see just dust of like terrain just sort of patch off its body and just sort of fill the air. And it sort of slumps down a little bit, and then it goes to rise up again, and it's going to call forth
Braun's got to give a little nod to Topher on that one.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage.
Alright. One thing I forgot. One thing. I'll be right back.
He-
My
You're not
God.
gonna like it.
Back with a fucking dragon mini.
We're all gonna die.
No, it's actually a giant scorpion.
Oh no! Please no!
Not
Been
again.
traumatized enough.
You all start sinking into the earth.
No, I have stone shape this time.
Ha. All right. We're gonna call forth move terrain, and just pillars of earth are gonna burst up out of the ground around
Oh no!
it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, hey, but we have cover, so
And Fimble, you're next.
turn-wise, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I saw some progress with that fire attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it again in the same spot if I can.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for its damage.
2 points of fire damage. This is a D10. Come on.
A
Yeah,
one,
you
a two, a
yeah, you don't really see too much. You just see some smoke come out of its rock skin.
Mhm. And then I'm gonna use my secondary attack to attack that point that I just hit with the fire.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
I'm gonna call that as a miss. But tell me, does a 7 hit?
No.
Damn. Okay, well that's my turn then.
All right. So well, yeah, you go to it hits, but it feels you do more damage to Phantom than you did to the beast.
No.
no! You hurt your stab.
You can see the dents inside the end where you hit it, where the wood met the rock. Okay. And you said you were done?
Yep.
All right. Next we got the Spectral Panther.
I was curious when it was going to go.
Right when you least expect it.
Roll. It's gonna attack at Lila's backside.
No.
So
Well, anyways, I was gonna come after it next round anyway, so that works. I don't have to run to it.
+3, that's 16. Nope. All right, so it goes to scratch at you, but you move your leg before able to do anything, and you realize it's right behind you. It's gonna go for another swipe at you. That's 4 + 3. That's a 7. It's gonna fail, and then it's gonna try to bite at you for its multi-attack.
Why do I have this image of like its teeth are on my like gauntleted leg and being like, get off, get off?
That's exactly what's happening right now.
Just
That's
shaking
17 total.
it. That hits.
Okay.
17's my AC.
Five points of damage, so it does end up.
Question.
Yar.
Is that slashing
Yo-ho.
damage, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Damn it. I was just like, my shield! It does negates bludgeoning. Damn it. I was like, my card! My card! Okay. So 5 points of damage.
So technically it is biting at your arm and you're shaking it.
Great. I'm assuming it is my go at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
It is you, and Braun, you're up next.
So my spiritual weapon will take its usual whackety whack. So let's try and hit it this time.
Alrighty.
Fuck no, because that's a natural 1.
Oof. Yeah,
Oh
no.
my god, that's the title of the show.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can see that it's, phasing in and out of consistency. And
My faith is not strong enough, apparently.
oh no!
But I will turn and whack at the panther that's gnawing on my leg.
Alrighty.
And that's a 15 + 7, so 22. I think that
That
hits.
does hit. Yeah.
Okay.
You are correct.
Okay, 1d6. 4 + 4, so 8 bludgeoning damage, and then the ice damage is another 4. So 12
Nice,
points of
12.
damage total.
Alrighty.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not
I
bad at all.
don't want to move. I used my bonus action on the spiritual weapon, so I am good where I'm at.
The panther backs away, but you can see it breathe, and the ice damage from your attack just sort of, you can see its breath sort of form around you as it growls.
Wait, you said it's backing away?
It's sort of, it cowered. It's still in the same spot. It just
Okay.
lowered its body.
Yeah. It shied away from the hit kind of
Yeah.
situation. I get
Yeah.
you now.
You smacked it with a rolled up newspaper.
Uh-huh.
And
Bad kitty. Bad.
And
I am not
Braun?
a meal.
Braun, you're up next.
I am made of stone. I'm not tasty.
First thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to swap places with my Echo.
Alrighty.
So you want to be in the back?
Couldn't hit it from the front, so I'm going in the back.
I'm gonna laugh if it sits on you.
And then I shall swipe at thee thusly.
While it is your turn, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
All right. 11 plus 7, 18. Does that hit?
18?
Yeah.
Yes, that just hits.
Okay. So that is going to be a D8 plus 4. 5 plus 4, 9 points of piercing damage, and 3 points of, what the hell is it? Force damage? Pretty sure that's what the weapon does.
So 12 altogether?
Yeah,
Excuse
12 altogether.
Okay.
That's my first strike. Second strike's going to go ahead and come from the echo. As it closes the space, my echo's going to move forward and get right up in its face and take a swipe. 5 plus 7, 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
So I'm going to use its manifest echo ability and take a third swipe using the echo.
All right.
Echo, echo, echo.
22.
22.
Yeah.
That hits.
That's 5 plus 4, 9 points, and 3 points of force damage again. So 12 points of damage again.
All right.
I think that'll be good for now.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to save my action surge in case things get worse.
How did I?
Right, back at the top of your order, we've got the beast. It's gonna dig into the ground really quickly, and all of a sudden, it sort of like Sonic the Hedgehog just sort of burrows into the ground.
What?
What happens to Fimble on top?
Oh no.
What happens to me? Grappled on him.
Okay,
Uh,
but
Yeah, you're still on. You can either try to ride under the ground with it, or you can let go and.
I'm not. Okay, I may be dumb. I'm not that dumb. I will be.
I know. I'm just
of it.
giving you the options.
But when,
yes, it's
when-
still hunter marked. You can still they can still track it under the ground.
Mhm. When does Sonic the Hedgehog burrow under the ground?
When you play Sonic Spinball. I don't know, but like, yeah, it's gonna. Whatever. Sega, make it happen.
Dig Dug. Dig Dug's where it's at.
There you go. All right. But unlike Dig Dug, it's not going to leave a tunnel.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, it's more like the Bugs Bunny
Mm-hmm.
sort of do that. All right, so.
gonna-
And now, Soulstar, you still have a line on it. So I'm going to have you make a strength check with disadvantage.
Okay, 9.
9? All right. So you get pulled up, and it goes down, and you're getting pulled up over the terrain. You get tugged down to the ground, and I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that. I can do that. 8.
8. All right. So yeah, you land on the ground, but you still have your crossbow and the line. But you see the tether line just sort of feed out from your crossbow, and you can see and track where it's moving around visually without, even though it is got the hunter's mark. You can see like a red aura under the earth of where it's traveling about. But you also have a line still attached to it. But you're just
Yeah, I would like to use a bonus
Prone.
action and take out a knife and just like cut the rope off so it doesn't take my crossbow with it.
okay. You can do that. And you don't know if you want to do that part of your turn or it's
What's up?
you're up next. You're up next. So if that's what you want to do, you can just I'll say make a performance check. See if you can cut the wire with your knife or survival. You can choose. I choose to bite my arm off.
17.
17, yeah. You're able to take out your knife and cut the rope. And you can see it get drilled down under the earth and I'll say seems to be glowing. about 15 feet underneath the castle door, sort of laying dormant. But the group is still there, and there's still the Panther at Lila. And you still have your movement. You can spend half of it to get up off the ground.
All right. Do you want to just move me behind that rock that I'm at? If I can get around it. Yeah.
Alrighty. So you're right next to Topher and Grace.
And then I'll load up my crossbow with 2 shots. Next one.
Cool. Marcel's going to shift his gaze and fire off a lightning shot to the Panther. If you guys want to, but I figured that was probably the next thing he can do since he has a range. And the only threat right now is the Panther. All right.
Go ahead.
Is this for Tophin, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm being special. Yes, let's do ranged.
That D&D show.
That D&D show. Where does for Tophin, where does the hunter's mark just say he went down? He hasn't moved in any direction necessarily.
There's the aura that's coming off hunter's mark is about 15 feet below the castle door. And it's it's just sort of staying there. You can see it swirl around a little bit, but it's pretty much staying in about a 10 feet circle under the ground.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just have Tophin then run up to the Panther, because that way it'll move him closer to where he thinks the beast is going. He's got 40 feet of movement.
Oh yeah, he gets there with ease.
Then we'll go whackety whack twice. So that is a 13. Does that hit?
13 misses.
Okay. And then his second attack. It's 25.
That does hit.
And then that is 8 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. So, first whiff, the Panther sort of lowers down and hisses, and then he is able to connect one more hit to its back of its body. Howls and whines, and Fimble, you're up next.
All right. Let's see. Where did I end up landing?
Right where...
Okay.
Yeah, so right in front of Braun.
So I shoot back up to my feet, and I'm like, "Oh, hi, Braun." And I look over at the Panther, and I'm like, "Take care of that, I guess." And can I get in edgewise for an attack?
Oh yeah, it's within 10 feet of you.
Yeah. All right. Well, might as well give it 2 attacks while I'm at it.
All right, go and try.
First one's a miss. Second one is, I believe that is a 19.
19 does hit.
Wonderful. I'll go ahead and roll the damage on that. 7 points of physical damage and 12 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. 19 altogether. Major psychic. All right, so upon hitting the spectral Panther, you feel the tethered connection to the beast that's hiding underneath the earth right now by the manor's front gates. You feel an immense source of power, not just within the beast itself, but the spectral beast seems to be tethered to it. It's just like a psychic glimpse. You can see like spires of energy that follow from the panther to the beast under the ground. So, new element that you're finding out through Phantom. Okay. It's gonna shift its body and face the face there. So anything else you were gonna do?
Nope.
No? Alright. The spectral beast is gonna let out its spectral breath attack. It's got 3 of you around it.
Oh yay!
Anyone within 5 feet of Braun gets advantage on their defense, or the attack is disadvantage.
Okay. So,
I don't see the spectral beast on the map.
The panther.
Oh, the panther.
Yeah,
My confusion there.
my bad. Too many spectral objects. My bad. You gotta write and complain to your local DMs about this kind of stuff, I tell you. All right, so spectral breath, it's gonna be a +4 to attack. That's 15. It's an 18 overall for Fimble, Tofon, and Lila.
That hits. Is the breath attack a certain?
It's spectral energy, so.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like
Is there a saving throw there?
Let me read up on it. Spectral breath. So it's a 30-foot cone. It's gonna be 1d8 + 3. Target must make a Constitution 13 or higher save, or take an additional 1d8 spectral fire damage.
All right.
oh fire. Okay. Spectral fire, not regular fire. Okay.
That is a nat 20 on my save.
I
Nice.
have my greaves, which give me advantage on Constitution saving throws, so that's good to know. So, Constitution save. So that's a dirty 20 and a 9. So I'll take the dirty 20.
Okay. That's 11 points of damage. You do make your saves, so you don't have to take another d8.
11.
All right, so we should probably check Tofon. Roll for him.
Oh, okay. Constitution
Or Tofu.
saving?
Yeah,
Let's just do that.
thank you.
8. I'm assuming that's a fail.
That is a fail.
So he takes 11 and then
Yikes.
plus something,
A
right?
d8. Yep.
So
That's
damage.
4 points of damage, so 12 altogether.
No, we did 11 from the other one, right? And then 4 on top of it?
Well,
It
he
was-
failed his save, so he has to take additional damage.
Yeah.
So he takes the additional 4, so it would be 15 total for him, right? Because I took 11 points. And I succeeded.
Well, it's the attack is a d8 + 3. If you fail to save, you take another d8 of damage.
Okay, so he just takes 12 points total?
Well, sorry, I forgot to add the 3 for him. So he takes the 11 + 8, so it's 19 total for him.
19 total, okay. So
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Health has been adjusted.
Alrighty. And it's gonna hunker down, and its claws are gonna sink into the earth, and its eyes are gonna glow a marine blue glow to them, and they start shining brighter and brighter. And Lila, it's your turn.
I would like my spiritual weapon. It can only move 20 feet, so move 20 feet closer to the spectral beast. If it can get there, cool. If not, we'll make it work.
Where would you like to put it? You can put it on your right side or your left-hand side?
I'll put it on the right side so it's next to the beast. On my right, my character's right.
Gotcha.
And it will
And
take its.
It is, yeah, you do have it sort of pinned, so you do have advantage.
Okay, cool. But the spiritual weapon doesn't get advantage. I get advantage, correct?
Yeah, you do, yeah,
Okay,
not
so
your
the spiritual
weapon.
weapon's gonna go first, just because I was moving it. And so that is a 6 plus 5, so 11. I'm pretty sure that misses.
No, you can see it phase in and out as it shoots forth to try to
I
hit
can't
the
hit shit with my
yeah.
spiritual weapon this time. Okay, and then I have advantage, so I will roll 2d20s plus 7. So, that's the highest is 16 because I rolled a 15 and a 16. Why didn't I roll that last time? Come on. 16 plus 7, so 23.
23 hits.
And then that is 1d6 plus 4 force damage, so 6 plus 4, so 10 points of force damage, and another 6 points of cold damage. I rolled 6 twice. Holy shit. So 16 points total.
Alrighty.
And that is my attack. If it is still standing, I will stay put.
Yeah, you look at it and it just takes a beating, and you can see just sort of like ghostly, ethereal blood dripping from its form. It's looking pretty bloodied.
Good. Good. Bad kitty. Bad kitty.
Braun, you're up. After that, it's top of the round to the beast below.
All right. I'm not going to get in anyone's way there, so I'm actually going to just try to stay within like 5 feet of Thimble.
Yeah, you're currently there.
Okay. Over his
Looking at
shoulder. Over his shoulder, I'm gonna, or I guess around. Anyway, I'm gonna flick my war pick and use it to throw my ice knife ability at this thing. It's a D10 if I hit.
Isn't it like a radius explosion attack if you hit?
No, it's just an ice knife. I'll read the weapon again because you made it. You'd probably know better.
Yeah, I thought there was an explosion with the ice knife.
Yeah, when
if
it hits, does not
No.
hit people around.
Type piercing. Once per round. I can add a D6 of force damage. Cast ice knife with a long rest. And I've got the ice knife spell. Yeah. Just says 1d10.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for it.
Yeah. 8 plus 3. So would an 11 hit?
No.
Damn. I'm going to. Shit. Can I do that more than once a round? I have 2 attacks per action.
That's with your like attack. You can't cast 2 spells.
Right.
Through it.
Gotcha.
Maybe he has a different ice knife spell because the basic one does have a like attack on impact thing. It does.
Oh, okay. I'll look that up and take some notes on it. I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at it. Cause fuck this guy.
Alrighty.
It's got a 20-foot range, so I don't have disadvantage. Okay. Plus 3, 12 plus 3 would a 15 hit?
It zooms right by its head, lands in the dirt.
Shit. God damn it. I can't hit shit today. I'm not wasting my bonus on that. And let me look up one more thing. I'm kind of dragging my feet here. I'm sorry.
Drag away.
On a mental command, my echo can run up to 30 feet as long as it doesn't end its turn more than 30 feet away from me. So it's going to run up and try to just whack this fucking thing, if at all possible.
Yeah, you get right there at the end of its 30 movement.
Whack away. That's going to be a third use of my Unleash Incarnation.
Whack
An
away,
8,
whack away.
16 to hit.
16?
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't hit? Fuck.
No.
Damn it. 3 misses.
Smoke just passes right over its body. Its eyes are glowing brighter and brighter.
This dwarf's getting pissed, man. I can't hit shit. That's the end of my turn. Roll nice.
Alrighty. Marcel's gonna look towards the door, and he sees the aura that's attached to the Terra Beast burst up out of the terrain, and it's gonna pop out through here, just around the corner.
And we're all
Lights off.
nicely clustered together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind a rock. Barely. Maybe.
It's gonna go for a stone glance. Its eyes are gonna locate and fix on a target. And all right, so it's gonna look at Lila, and you can either do an athletics or acrobatics save.
I'm better with athletics, so let's do
Alrighty.
that.
So it's gonna be higher than 16.
Well, that's great because I rolled a 13 plus 6, so 19.
Booyah! So yeah, you see.
I'm already made of stone. You can't hurt me.
Yeah. The rocks shoot up and they go to entrap you, and you just sort of phase right through the rocks.
Yep. Nice little sidestep. Nope.
So yeah, right between Fimble and Lila, there's a pillar sticking up out. Woo! Gonna slowly make its way around. Its horns are glowing, pulsating bright green light. Soulstar, it's your turn. And then it's Toph and Grace on deck.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna try and take an aimed shot right at its low horns. See if that does
Right now,
anything.
you don't have a clean shot of sight.
Oh, there. I'll move over to that. Yes.
Yeah, if you wanted to move over to the side, you definitely got a shot there.
Yeah, just peeking out from cover. I'll take 2 shots at it. First attack is a 14.
14 zooms right on by.
Try the second shot. That's an 18.
18 just hits.
Woo! Alright, that's just my D6.
Alrighty. And that's just your regular crossbow bolts?
It is, yeah.
Alright, cool.
So it does 6 damage.
16 points?
No, just 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, my bad.
Is there any noticeable effect from the horn?
They were just your regular crossbow bolts that you fired off? Yeah. You see one zoom on them by. The one that does hit just seems to slowly sink further into the terrain, to its like terrain form, and pretty soon you don't see it anymore. And like the hole that was there just sort of reforms over with loose soil and.
Yeah, Yeah.
And rock, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll just stay here behind cover from this rock.
Alrighty. We've got Marcel Tufan, Tufan Grace now as cannon.
Since his
It's
original
Jesus.
target has appeared, let's go ahead and have him just shoot. That way he doesn't have to take an attack of opportunity from the kitty.
Gotcha.
Shoot 2 arrows at the beast that has reappeared, that he has hunters marked.
Cool.
So 1 hit is an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, let's do his arrow damage. So 8, and then the hunter's mark. Where is that? I have it here somewhere. Spells. Hunter's mark. 6, so that's a total of 14 altogether, right? 8 plus 4? Or I mean 8 plus 6.
Yeah.
And then bow again.
Excuse me.
Ooh, that's a nice one. 31 total.
Yeah, that definitely hits. With
12
gusto.
12 points of damage, and is it 100 marks on every hit? Hold on, let me read it real quick. Clear. Whenever you hit it with a weapon attack and you have advantage on wisdom, yep, so that would be on the second hit as well. Plus another 4. So total on the second hit was 16 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Total. So he just stands up and fires off 2 shots at the beast that has reappeared.
Alrighty. So they hit the hide, and it quickly turns its body. It digs its hooves and lowers its eyes, and it scans the group. Lets out a shriek. And Fimble, it's your turn.
I like his idea. I'm going to add a little twist. I'm going to fire 2 blasting arrows at it.
Oh.
Now that it's, turned to face us directly.
Alrighty.
Hold on. Short bow. Okay, so that is 24 on the first roll.
Alright, that definitely hits.
And 26 on the second roll.
That definitely hits, yeah. Roll for your damage.
Okay. So 15 with just the arrows, but it needs to roll a saving throw.
That's 17.
Damn, it was DC 15. It's still going to take damage, though.
Yep.
I have to roll a few dice.
Go for it. So it's 15 base plus what you're rolling right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 7 in total.
All right, so 15 plus 7?
Yep.
Wait, so 22.
Nice.
All right. So you hit the fire and you see the hit impact and just breeze over the beast as it, you see that it's lowered its head and just the rock back height of its head just sort of shimmering red hot, shrugging off most of the damage, but still fixed gaze. You can see even like more pulsing lights coming from the horns, getting more and more rapid. Within
And at that, I go meep and dive behind the rock.
which one? This.
The one immediately next to me where Braun is.
All right. So this way.
Yep.
Alrighty. You do so.
Hi again.
Hello. All right. So it's gonna be NPC 3. That is the Spectral Panther. It's their turn. It's gonna use its spectral form and shift out of reality like a ghost.
No opportunity attacks on it.
It sort of drops its form. It's like going invisible.
My echo cares
So you
not.
can't see. You can't
Fine.
see. Yeah, it's there and then it's not.
One spectral force to another. Fuck that cat.
It's gonna pop up right beside Beast.
Aw, they're friends.
They are. They're the best of friends. And Lila, you're up next.
Ah, okay. So both creatures are behind me now as I scan and try and find them because the kitty just disappeared from in front of me.
Deer.
So the spiritual weapon will move 20 feet closer to the big guy. I don't think it'll get there.
Yeah, if high enough, it could try to whack at its head. If it's
Okay.
floating high enough.
That sounds good to me. So that is a 19 plus 5. It finally hit something!
All right. Woo!
1d8 plus 2 force damage. So that is a 10 total. I rolled 8. Nice. You nicely
Alright.
for damage.
So it zooms and rises and just slammed right into the top right horn and chips off a good chunk of it and see the partial horn like fall to the ground and sort of get easily swallowed up into the soil.
Okay. For
Stumbles
Lila.
back but regains its balance really quickly.
Okay. For Lila, will 30 feet of movement get me to the spectral beast that bit me?
And the panther, 30 feet will get you right to its face, yeah.
I'm gonna go after it because it was a bad kitty.
Alrighty.
That's gonna miss more than likely. That is 11 to hit. So
Yeah. So, and
With-
so you swung a little early before you got right up to it and just barely, just right in front of its nose.
okay, so that is my movement, action, and bonus action. So I is done with my turn.
All right, Braun, you're up. After that, it's back at the top of the round with the terrain beast. And you're back behind the rock with Thimble.
Yeah. Would 30 feet of movement get my echo within striking distance of the big beast?
30, no, you'd be like 5 feet shy.
Shit.
You still want to throw him up there or no? Oh, let's think about it. Bing, 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 bing.
It's the only way I'm going to get an attack off. Yeah, I'm going to use its full 30 feet of movement to get close.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to switch places with it.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use my movement to continue getting up in its face.
Well, you can, 5 more feet and you're at its favored left
Okay.
paw.
And am I still within 30 feet of my echo? Just a side note.
Exactly 30.
All right, perfect. So it's not going to disappear at the end of my turn. All right, I'm going to take 2 swipes at it. 16 plus 7.
That hits.
Nice. All right. That is a D8. 3 plus 4. 7 points of piercing damage and 4 points of force damage for a total of 11 points. I shall swipe at it again. 9 plus 7. Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
Damn. God, I'm really stingy with my action surges. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for my turn.
Alrighty. With those attacks, your first attack that lands, you hit it and just biffs right through its leg, and quickly the limb that's attached to the ground grows sprouts and connects right back to the main arm, lets off a nasty howl, and it's going to use its terrain breath and just spit a bunch of soil and rocks within, 13? A 40-foot cone. Thimble, looks like you're going to be fine. Lila, I think you're going to be fine because you're off the side. Yeah, so pretty much Braun and Mr. Grace are going to have to front the damage.
And what was the saving throw?
Oh, well, I have to roll for the attack. The saving throw is a con save of 15.
I will roll for Mr. Tophin. He rolled a 19.
All right.
Ranger solidarity.
6 me, so I save as well.
What'd you get? 16?
16 total.
Nice. Cool. All right, so you do not get stunned for the next round, but you've got... Well, I see if it actually hits. I'm sure it does. That's an 18 plus 3, so that's a 21 to hit with its attack, and it's a 1d10 plus 4.
Dwarf, it's not like I've been pelted with dirt and gravel before.
Comes with the...
But did you work in the mines?
I don't know.
Oh, true.
That's 4, so that's 13 points of damage.
13?
13.
Okay, never mind. I was looking at one of Tophin's abilities, but it's within 5 feet of you. He is not 5 feet of the creature.
And bonus action, it's going to retract the terrain that it called forth.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm like cowering behind right now.
Yep.
Kind of like
Huddled behind it.
You realize Bronze turned into just a shadow.
but it takes a moment for me to realize it's gone, so I'm still like,
Yeah.
what?
And it's just going to look upon the group, and Soulstar, it is your turn. Where you were once covered, but not anymore. As with Thimble.
You're
I
muted,
think you're
Sol.
muted. Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna take 2 shots right in his eyes.
Alrighty.
First one, 13.
Nah, lances off a rock of its rock brow.
There we go. That's a 24.
That does hit.
Second one. That's 6 damage again.
Wow. All right. So you do manage to get it in its eye, and just like with the other ones, you can just see it slowly go right into the body and the eye form right around it.
Ron, why don't you throw a grenade at it? It'll get stuck inside its body and explode on the inside. What you got in your bag?
I got one left, and it does area damage.
Yeah, it would hit
But
the
yeah,
rest
if
of
it's
us.
inside of it, that's all the area.
Oh, I can't fire any more blasting arrows because you guys are right there. I mean, I can still fire them, but be
Ron
advised.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
appreciate it, you know. That's all.
Ron doesn't care.
So it's Mr. Tufan Grace's turn.
Oh,
That's the
Tobin?
end of Soulstar's. Unless you want to try to do some movement, Soulstar, you still have plenty of that. Nope. Alright.
I'll finish my move later. I'm feeling cocky.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Uh, let's have. Do we want Tofin to run up and hit, or do we want Tofin to continue shooting?
Probably shooting, maybe move to the flank.
Okay. If he can move, then basically like by the shrubbery that's behind the spiritual weapon off to the side, like in front of it,
like-
where we can see it. Yeah, like a little,
Like that close?
or no, a little farther back if there's room. I can't really tell.
Yeah,
like right
you
up
can,
against the
like,
shrub.
Go back, where you can go up the terrain and shoot at it.
Sure,
from
why not? As long as he's
above.
pretty decent. He's got 40 feet of movement, so he's pretty
Yeah.
quick.
And he's,
Okay.
yeah, tabaxi, easy to climb rough terrain.
Let me look at the lightning arrows real quick. Target must like a strength. Ooh, yes. Okay. So we'll have him shoot 2 lightning arrows.
Alrighty.
So let's see if they hit first. That hits. That's a 30.
Ooh,
Yeah,
lordy.
that-
Yeah, and then so for the lightning arrows, it is 2d6s, and then the target must make a strength DC save or is stunned for 1 round. So I'll go ahead and roll damage if you want to roll 2d6s.
And what was the save?
It's his, I'm assuming it's a spell, so 13.
Yeah, 13 to 15.
Okay. So he takes 6 points of lightning damage,
Okay.
and then hit again, shoot
See
again.
it crackle all over its
That's a-
form.
22 to hit,
That does hit.
and then same
Make another
arrow.
save.
Yeah. And 2d6s.
That's a 14, so it just barely saves.
Yep, another 8 points of lightning damage.
Alrighty, so
And
16
then I will
all
make
together.
sure to take out 2 arrows out of his inventory. There we go. So yeah. Oh, shoot. I forgot one other thing for both of those hits, the hunter's mark. So let me do that twice. 2 points for the first one, and
Okay.
1 point for the second one.
Okay.
Hunter's mark. Okay, so that would
Hunter's
be
mark.
his turn.
Alright. Fimble, you're up.
All right, I'm going to reach
then it's
into my
Ghost Cat.
quiver of what?
And then it's Ghost Cat next, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ghost cat.
Ghost cat. I'm going to reach into my quiver of many different arrows and pull out 2 fire arrows
Alrighty.
and loose those at the giant horned beast.
Boy.
All right, so 21 and other one's going to be a mess. I'm not even going to bother with the number. All right, so that is going to be 10 points of physical damage.
And physical. Physical.
Let's get physical.
Physical.
And then it needs to make. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, 12 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
And it needs to make a saving throw. Strength.
For both?
Yep. Or no, just for the one that hit.
Oh, that's right. It's only a 10. Can't roll
Damn.
high forever, man. Can't roll high
All
forever.
right. It is frightened for 1 round.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Frightened of you.
Specifically a thimble, so it
Yeah.
can't move close to thimble.
Stay away.
Stay
I don't like
away,
you
stay
anymore.
away, stay away.
So the horn.
Don't stand so close to me.
Those horns are useful for all the status effects.
They are. They definitely are.
And that only lasts for 1 round.
Okay, good to know.
So, and it gets back to my turn.
Yep, you still have movement if you'd like to move around.
Yes. You know, I want to climb up that fancy hill you have built there. I feel like, you know, you've been waiting for someone to do it.
You want to join Tophin?
Yeah.
So you get about halfway up, and then you fall. No.
Oh no! All right, and I.
There.
Yep. I am not slowed by any kind of terrain, by the way.
And you got what, 30?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
30.
just behind him.
Perfect. So I have a meat shield.
Yeah. A Puss in Boots, if you will. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
A cat in boots.
It's a cat.
It's a cat. All right. And now it's Ghost Kitty's time.
Yes, Ghost Kitty. Bad kitty.
Oh.
I like foxes better anyway.
Oh. Tophin takes offense.
That's nice.
All right. It's going to pounce at Lila. So it's going to roll to attack. So it's basically throwing its body at you. And if you can make a strength save of 15 or higher.
No, negatory. I did an 8.
Oh no.
Right. You are now prone with a panther on top of you.
Oh, lovely.
Oh no! That is actually unfortunate.
It is, and kind of deja vu.
Hmm.
Kinda.
It's a reference
And-
to another game.
Yes. So you're prone as an attack. Its bite attack that comes along with it. It does miss, but you are still prone on the ground with it on top of you.
Okay.
And luckily for you, it's now your turn. Braun, you're up
Yeah.
next.
So, I will take a whack at it with it on top of me because I'm assuming I won't be able to get up right now. So
It is true.
that is a 19 plus 7, so 26 to hit.
Oh, that definitely does that.
Yep.
1d6 plus 4, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and then another 5 of ice, so 10 points damage as I whack it on the nose of Bad Kitty, get off of me!
Alrighty. So as you hit it, it sort of pounces around and jumps into the body of the terrain beast.
Oh, okay.
And just
I would like to use my movement, half of my movement, to stand up if it is
Alrighty.
gone.
Mhm.
Be good right there. And then I guess my spiritual weapon will whack at the big boy. The
Gotcha.
big boy. That's a 17
next
plus
to-
5, so
well, that
23.
hits.
Yeah. And then that is 1d8 plus 2 of force damage. 8 plus 2, so 10 total.
10 points.
This
Alrighty.
D8 really likes me. I like it. And that is my. How far away from the beast am I? Or am I in striking range of the beast?
You're about 5 feet away from it.
Can I, since I used half my movement to get up, use the rest of my movement to kind of just be alongside the beast? So about 10 more feet. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And
Awesome.
that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, as you move, you see like this structure of the body is starting to loosen, and the more soil is starting to drip and fall to the forest floor.
Sweet.
And Braun, you're up.
Yep. Let's see. With a mental command, I'm gonna have my echo move 30 feet closer to me and the beast.
Alright, so it's just right behind you.
Okay. But not within combat of the.
It can hit its foot.
Okay, that'll be good enough. All right, I'm gonna take 2 swipes with my pickaxe.
Alrighty.
It's a natural 20.
Alrighty.
What's that?
That is a D8 times 2, 3, so 6 plus 4, 10 points piercing damage, 2 points force damage, and I will have at it again.
May I have another, sir?
That's a 3. That's not doing shit.
No. The first hit does a significant amount of damage and dislocates that left-handed paw, and the vines try to reach up, but they don't connect, and the part that's the claw that's on the ground just sinks under, and the vines sort of create a stump, so it's only got 3 legs, appendages right now.
Okay. I will take that as encouragement. My echo is going to use its feature to take a 3rd swipe. That's
unfortunately the appendage that was right in front of it is no longer there.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I know it looks like it, but I'm not gonna solder off.
Without the scissors, god damn it! Trim that mini down, Larry. I want realism. Action surge. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 more attacks.
Alrighty.
Braun. 8 plus 7, so that'd be 15 to hit. That does nothing good.
Nope. Just out of reach with your war pick for the first swipe.
17 plus 7 for 24.
That does hit.
All right. That is going to be 7 plus 4 piercing damage. That's 11 points piercing damage plus 1 point of force damage.
Okay.
And bonus action, because fuck it, I'm going to switch with my echo.
Nice.
And am I still considered in combat with it, or can I run without an opportunity attack?
Well, as soon as you initially hit it with that second on the other foot, that dislocates and it starts to fall down, and it's trying to rebuild that limb again, but it builds a stump and it lands, and then it falls completely. And just as you switch, it lands right on top of your echo brother.
Oh no!
And smoke lashes, but it's laying on the ground, and it still has its hind legs, but its appendages are small and it can't pick its front half off the ground.
Nice. I'll take it. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So its body is writhing about and stumbles, and the horns flash one more time, and it curls up and digs into the soil one last time.
Oh no.
Tofan follows and tracks it with his hunter's mark. And it's going to pop up at the entrance from where you guys came.
Oh, behind us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
It has managed to form front legs, but they're not as big or as strong as they once looked. The soil and everything is just loosely, just keeps following, and same with the rocks. Skin, it looks looser, as used to be like a tight formed incarnation, but now it's like, you know, like when you pull out a root and you shake out the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the texture of its body.
Finish him.
And
Ron.
I have
Soulstar,
just
you are
the
up.
thing.
Braun, you haven't taken that much damage, have you?
No, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
And
I'm well above.
Soulstar, you're up next. You're right over here.
Especially since I keep sacrificing my echo to save my ass.
Yeah, they're just. I think Tofin's the one that's taken the most. They've taken 32 points total so far.
Let's see.
So.
I've taken 5.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 shots at him and then move out of the way here. So let's do the shots here first.
All right.
First attack. Ooh, that's a nat 1, baby.
Oof. Yeah, it locks up your crossbow, and you're not able to get off that second shot.
Damn. Jammed up. Where's the nearest tree or log I can hide behind?
There's some thick terrain. You can run over here and try to hide in.
Perfect.
So you're going roll for stealth? Yeah.
Perfect. 14.
Lay in the grass with the crossbow out. So what'd you get?
14.
Oh, yeah. You successfully bury into the ground. Fimble, you're up next.
All right. Can I get an angle on the beast?
Oh, definitely. You're up right next to Mr. Topher Grace. So you have plenty of
Got him.
line of sight.
All right. Well, I suppose the only thing to really do here is fire a volley of arrows. 1 explosive and 1 fire.
Alrighty.
First one's a 17.
Zooms right by.
All right. Shoot, that was the explosive.
You
And
see
the
it
second one,
hit-
they both miss.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So you see a burst of fire and kick off right behind, in the distance behind the beast.
Oh no.
Backlighting it very dramatically.
Yeah.
It like it
Dark
burst out of the
forest.
ground and
Yeah.
fireworks.
You started a fire in the woods, Thimble.
That's not good.
No.
Well then. Maybe I just need to get a better angle on it, and I move to the other side of the rock structure.
Like this side of it?
Yeah, like the far side. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
So yeah, you go down and around that way.
Hmm.
Cool. And actually, that's so. Lila, you're up next.
Okay. It is far away from me, is it not?
Yeah. It's a bit of distance. You're over here.
Yeah.
He's over here.
Yeah. Can I move my spiritual weapon 20 feet closer to it?
Yeah.
That's fine. Because I don't think I drop it until, let me double check the spell, as long as it stays within 60 feet, so that's fine. And then I will use my 30 feet of movement to get closer to it. And then let me see. Let's see what I want to do. Okay, so 30 feet's got me that far. Okay. Screw it. I will use my action to do another 30.
Okay.
That's fine. So yeah, that's my action, bonus action, and movement. So I'll call it good there.
All right. Braun, you're up. We're right over here.
Yeah.
A bit of distance away as well.
It's all good. I got stumpy little legs, but you gave me some boots that give me 30 feet of movement, so I'll take my full movement towards it. 30 feet.
30.
Okay. I shall throw an ice knife at it.
All right. How far can your spiritual weapon be?
It can
From
be
you?
60 feet from me.
60.
60.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
make
why
sure.
I had it move so that way it wouldn't fade away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And my knife has 60-foot range. I assume I'm within that.
Yeah, you're within that range.
Okay. So here comes an ice knife right at you. 18 plus 3, 21.
Ah, it hits.
All right. Finally, some. Could someone look up the ice knife spell for me? I don't.
Yeah, I can do that real quick. Give me just a second.
It says 1d10 on this, but it doesn't give me like the stats for the spell. And I
Okay,
need to
so for ice knife, on a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay. So here's the 10. 2 points of damage there. And then it explodes, and you let me know, Larry, if it makes that save, and I'll do the 2d6. What was the save on that?
It would be your spell DC, which on average is 13.
Yeah, I don't have a spell, so we'll say 13.
All right. Roll 17 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
No extra damage.
Yeah.
Or does it take half?
Just says the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex save throw or take the cold damage, so they wouldn't take the cold damage.
No. 2 points of damage.
All right. So yeah, you see the ice knife just sink into its body and just burst out, but it's barely feels it. You see some blue soil spurt out. It's like frosted tips, but that's about it.
And throwing a grenade is an action. I do not have one of those, but I do have a bonus action. So I am going to apparate my echo again, 15 feet out in front of me, and use its movement to close the gap with the beast. Even though I can't do anything.
25. So yeah, 25, 30 is just under its head.
And that's that.
Right.
Hopefully it'll distract it.
As your echo brother fades through like a trail of smoke towards it, it lowers its head, and it's going to do its terrain breath. Attack again. So, D plus a D7 to hit, or plus 7 to hit. It's 24, so I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so Lila and Braun
Yet.
On the
Oh, it
front of
goes
the
that far.
attack.
What do I need to save?
Its save is
Constitution, isn't it?
yeah, Constitution DC 15.
Okay, and then I have the thingies that give me the greaves that give me advantage on con saves. So
18 plus 5 for me, so I save. My echo is toast.
I do not. Both of my d20s rolled the exact same number. So plus my con is 3, so 5, so I fail. How do you roll the same number?
First, it's part of the attack is a D10 plus 4.
Oh no.
$12 points of damage.
From the breath originally.
And you are stunned for 1 round.
Oh, I'm stunned. Yay. Fabulous.
It's going to look over at Braun, and it's going to use its stone glance. You can do either athletics or acrobatics saving throw. Get a higher than 16.
Plus 7 for athletics. 4 plus 7. That's 11.
Right. Unfortunately, yeah. You are restrained and surrounded by rock. Just bursts up out of the ground and just clamps around and closes on you.
Childhood flashbacks that I can't remember.
Eek.
Right. Yeah, it's going to end its turn. Soulstar, you are up. And you're still in the tall grass. Over here.
Alright. Cool. Wish there's more I could do to help everybody. We just want to take this thing down quickly, as quick as we can.
Yep.
Before it kills
I'll
us.
take 2 more. Yeah, I'll take 2 more shots at it, and I'll get closer actually. If I can move behind my buddies there, probably about 10 feet behind them.
I think we should toy with it for a few more rounds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself look big and try and get its attention while it. Oh shit! My crossbow is still jammed. Did you want me to try and unjam it?
Yeah, make
So I can
a.
take an action?
I'll say a bonus action. So just roll a performance check.
17.
All right. So you're able to clear the lodged bolt and load it with another one.
Perfect. Okay. Then since that was my bonus action, I'll just take 2 shots.
Alrighty.
First one is an 18.
That does hit.
Sweet. That's a D8. I'll roll that. 10 damage for that one.
Nice.
And then for the second shot, is it? Ooh, that's a 22.
That does hit as well.
This guy. A total of 8 damage there. Hey! I've been making
It's
a
damage.
difference. Yeah, so 10 and 8, 18 damage total.
Alrighty.
My first time in the double digits.
Alright. You see the crossbow go and sink into the body, but you can see it sort of travel and it sort of clings together in its sort of rib cage with the other crossbow bolts that you fired at it that have landed. They're starting to drop a little bit as the body loses its form, but it's still holding together, but it's very loose. And then is Marcel, Tophen Grace's turn.
Okay. He's back over there, right?
Yep, he's back on the ridge.
Okay.
He's
Let's
got
have him
advantage-
move closer. Do 40 feet of movement. Sounds good. And then we'll have him take 2 shots with just regular arrows.
Alrighty.
Is that 18 to hit?
That does hit.
Sweet. 10 points, and then Hunter's Mark 4, so 14 total.
All right.
And then his second attack. Ooh, fancy. 27 to hit.
All right. Roll for damage.
Oh, really?
13 plus his Hunter's Mark.
13. All right. How do you want to do this? How do you want to see this beast?
Yeah.
Oh, the NPC gets the kill.
Woo!
I would like him to sink an arrow in each eye to take the beast down. So he blinds it as it's going down.
All right. So yeah, it hits both eyes, and a green pulse of light just echoes throughout the forest and envelops you all, and you feel like, as it washes over, you feel like a mist of energy swarm over your body, and it crumbles like very much like the Wicked Witch, but it sinks back into the ground, stone by stone, root by root.
Wait.
And one last howl opens up the gates to the compound. And Braun is still restrained and encased in rock.
I'm stunned. I'm stunned for 1 round.
Yep. But yeah, technically you are out of combat right now.
Okay. As soon as I have the ability to, I will probably manifest my echo just a couple feet away and swap places with it. My range contained.
That ability is so useful
Oh yeah,
in so many ways. I love it.
yeah. Echo Knights are fucking monsters, man.
Once I am not stunned anymore,
Yeah, can I walk over and slap Lila out of it?
Yeah, you walk up to her and she sort of holds your hand out as she gathers her composure.
Okay. Maybe I won't slap her. Maybe I'll just open that mason jar, let her get a whiff of that pork side.
oh god, no. Oh, no.
Salt.
I'll
Okay.
wake you up.
Yeah. It's a foul smelling salt, I'll say that.
You're now stuck around.
Okay, as we are getting together, are we wanting to just immediately head in, or do we want to, I could do a quick spell to heal the majority of us, but it would take me 10 minutes to cast.
I think we should do that.
I think
We
10
need to
minutes
take a
to
short
compose
rest.
ourselves is nice.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't know how everybody else is doing.
In those
Take a
10
short
minutes.
rest.
Just kidding.
Then I will cast at second level. Well, let me look. Actually, no, I will do it at third level because I have a couple slots. I will do Prayer of Healing at third level. So up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range will take 3d8 plus 7 healing. So we go 6 plus 2 plus so 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. So anyone who is down gets 20 hit points up.
Perfect.
So, and I will heal Tophin for 20.
I'm going to go ahead and use my second wind while we're doing this as well and roll some hit dice for myself. That's a D10 plus 7. Two plus 9 more. Okay.
But that should have
And I'm
us
almost
closer
back
to
up.
full.
Yeah, I'm only at 5 points down.
Nice.
I'm 8 and Tophin is 12.
I'm at max.
Nice.
So take 10 minutes to cast that, and then we can make our way inside.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's an earthquake.
Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
there we are. Just had to get the leverage on it a little bit. All right, and who do we want leading the group inside? What's the marching order up to the gates?
Say Braun naturally.
Yeah, Braun up front.
We should push
Shield up,
Topher in the front.
and
Yeah, I was gonna say
my
Braun and
Echo.
Tophin.
Yeah, and then
Topher and
15
Braun.
feet in front of those two is the Echo as the guinea pig.
You get to step on the pressure plate.
It occupies its space, but it has no weight. It can't trigger traps.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
It's also immune to all conditions. It's not really
Nice.
And then I will be behind those two.
Yep. I'll be next to her.
Okay.
I'll be kind of like outside the door, just keeping an eye on things behind us, making sure there's no more characters coming up. No more rocks that like to
Can we
move.
have, looking at Tophin's abilities, can we have him cast detect magic, and he will sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you to kind of help investigate if there's any
Absolutely.
like magic traps?
Absolutely. And casts detect magic, and he's just overwhelmed. He feels even the stones beneath your feet have magic abound them. He looks over to a statue between two tables. It is black onyx, and the figure resembles the mayor of Satori. He's got his hand out, and there seems to be items all over the room.
When you said his hand out, I was like, Thimble? Your skull?
Oh my god. It's a puzzle. So, what are the items around the room?
You can make like an investigation check if you want to scope out like exactly where you guys want to be within this main room.
Can I do perception instead?
We can look, if you just want to look around the room, you can definitely do a perception. Yeah.
I
Okay.
will investigate, even though my investigation is shit. I have a +0, so whatever the die rolls is what I get. 16.
Just looking around, but 21.
Okay. So, Lila, you look around. Didn't you see some weapons and some things in the back? You just don't really make out. Thimble, you notice that there's a fireplace, there's a mace, there's a leather pouch on the table in the far back of the room. In the shadows, there seems to be like plate armor and a shield in front of it. Besides that, there is katanas, a sword,
Mm-hmm.
and besides that is another long double-handed long sword, and a giant battle axe next to two hand throwing axes.
Mm-hmm.
Being a smithing
Mm-hmm.
I want to go ahead and check out the weapons I saw and see if I can see like any obvious maker's mark or anything that would like signify them being anything special, or if they're just run-of-the-mill weapons.
Okay. Go ahead and make a history check.
I think Braun will probably head over there with Layla and just look at the weapons, but
14.
yeah, I'm there to help carry them out. As soon as I see weapons that no one's holding, I'll probably try to grab them.
Anybody still want to be outside? Yeah? Alright, I'll have you
Yeah, me.
yeah. Alright, I'll have Soulstar. He's guarding the gate. His back is towards the group. His front is looking out at the forest.
Okay.
That work?
It was a 14 on that history check.
Alright. So you look at the mace and you see the banding is a little flimsy, but everything is very much coated in like dust, and there's even cobwebs that's attached to the counter that it is. And you brush it by, and there seems to be no mark. There's no runage. It just seems like an ordinary mace.
Okay, nothing really special here.
Yeah.
I'm immediately curious about the leather pouch.
Okay. So you go up towards it,
Mm-hmm.
and what would you like to do with that pouch?
I'd like to pick it up and open it.
All right. You do so. As soon as you pick it up, you hear what sounds like coins rattle inside the leather pouch. You open it, and it doesn't look like anything's inside of it.
Whoa. I turn it over.
And yeah, you can hear like something inside of it like make sound,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing pours out of it. So it's like, turning like a change jar upside down, but the change isn't falling out.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll take a look at you said there was a big double-handed sword, and
Far end of the room. Over here.
yeah, I'll take a look at that. 15 plus 1.
For perception or investigation?
Investigation.
So 14 plus 1?
15 plus 1, 16 total.
So 16, okay. You see the sword is just, the hilt is just at the end of the table. That's all you can see, because it's a high counter, and it's just about eye length. If you want to get more detail, you can try and pick up the sword if you want to do that. And then add it to your investigation check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so you pick it up off the table and you look about and you clean the blade. Everything seems to be covered with dust. And the stale air is circulating within the cabin.
Okay.
And again, like with the mace, it just seems to be like a standard make, just very old.
Okay. Fuck it, I'll throw it. Throw it on my back or in my backpack. You can never have too many weapons.
Okay. Everybody needs a sword to throw.
Mm-hmm.
A double-handed broad throw.
Tophin, go ahead
You
and
never know.
check out the statue.
Yeah. As he gets closer, he feels more and more magical energy coming through it, emanating from it, sorry. And he looks at the hand and puts his paw on it, and he feels a little give. And he turns to the group and says, I think one of these items is supposed to be fitted into the hand. But as to what means, I don't know, but
Is there any writing on the statue or a plaque anywhere?
there's no plaque. There is.
I immediately walk over and drape the pouch over it.
Right.
Or put the pouch on it.
All right. The hand sinks down, grabs the pouch, and the tiles underneath. Everybody, light up.
Oh. Fancy.
And where Tufan is standing, he looks and quickly reads the sigil on the ground, and he tells the group that it's a teleportation sigil. Doesn't know where it'll take them, but it could be a trail to the next step of what's ahead.
I guess we should make our way into the circle.
Whoa.
Because there's no other doors we see out of here, right?
No, but he named like 10 other items. I'm rage looting. I don't give a fuck.
Rage looting.
All right.
Um,
So you can add another. You can add an ordinary mace.
you mentioned plate armor and a shield.
Yeah, just standard make.
That's all right.
And then there's a katana, which I think I might have to make in homebrew. So
Yeah.
I'll make a note of that.
It works.
Actually,
I think there's actually katanas in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Sometimes I think there is, and like, oh, there isn't? Really? No.
You said there was a broad axe or like a double-handed axe.
Yeah, it's a battle axe, like a two-handed battle
Okay.
axe.
I've already
got two hand axes.
I will definitely take the hand axes.
You're carrying a lot there, Braun.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a pack animal. Yeah, I'll
We-
leave
we-
the.
He's gonna
Braun.
stash it all together, make a dummy out of armor.
Okay, Braun. We do have a bag of holding.
Oh, I know. I'm counting on it.
That I've been
Yeah,
carrying
definitely.
around.
The I'm replacing my hand axe because I forgot to pick mine up outside.
The
But
bag can
these.
hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of
As
60
Braun is
feet.
collecting more and more items, Soulstar, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check for me?
Oh god, I was afraid of that.
Braun, just let me know what you want to add into the bag, and I can put it in the inventory.
The plate armor,
Okay.
the shield.
So hold on, plate. So that's just regular plate armor.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bag of
Oh.
holding.
Yep.
Shield.
Yeah. Shield. The mace, if you think you'll want it.
Mine's better, but we can always sell it.
The katana
Bag of
and a
holding,
battle
Bless you.
axe.
And then
I'll keep the long sword on me
hold on.
and the hand axes.
Mace.
Cool.
Add to bag
So-
of
Larry, I
would-
got an 18.
All right.
So you said, hold on real quick. Mace, plate, shield, and you said katana?
Yeah.
Okay. They actually don't have katana, but if it's
Nope.
okay with you, Larry.
I can
I'm just
homebrew
gonna-
one.
Okay, I was just gonna do, for the time being, as a placeholder, moon touched scimitar, which the only thing special about it is it casts dim light, but it's still a sword.
Yeah, you can throw that in.
And then I'll replace
when
it
I-
later.
Yeah, or I can go in through the inventory and do a swap.
Yep, exactly. But that way you know which one I'm using as the placeholder is the moon.
Yep.
Moon touched.
Moon, gotcha.
Because it was
moon
just
touched.
the first sword when I looked up sword.
Gotcha. Appreciate it.
So those are in the bag of holding on my character there.
I think just reading through the DM's manual, it says to consider katanas as longswords.
Oh,
Well,
long
okay.
swords? Okay.
All right. Thank you for that bit of knowledge. Did not know that.
Well, then I will change
All right.
it to it.
But back to Soulstar and his 18 on his perception roll.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You feel a
Else I
large
see.
gust of wind just blow past you and rattles the doors. You look about and not a branch from the trees, not a blade of grass moves along with it. But you feel a sense and huge energy force rushing towards you.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek my head in through the door and let him know exactly what you just said.
Okay.
That there's some kind of energy coming at us.
I felt it, but the trees aren't moving.
All right. You turn to look back behind you again, and it looks like when you're like in a building and you see like the banks of lights shut off one by one,
Oh,
you
God.
start to see like there's a dark shroud that's sort of circling in towards the compound.
You gotta get out of here, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna step into the teleportation circle. We'll figure out where it takes us later.
Oh man,
Alright.
I've been hanging around here.
All right. So,
I'll get in the circle as well.
alrighty. How about everybody else?
I will loot anything else available.
That's
any
all
way-
that you see.
There are a couple barrels in the corner.
Those. Can I grab pouch out of the statue's hand?
But the pouch is what's activating the portal right now.
Yeah,
You do not want to do that.
The statue closed its hand around the pouch.
Oh, it
Yeah.
closed. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna see. Well, I was gonna try to get tricky and like grab the pouch Indiana Jones style off with my echo and hope to like
Good.
get in the beam.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll switch with my echo if there's
Mhm.
nothing else like lootable and I'm already there. Echo's gone.
Everybody gets back into the circle. In a
Is-
blinding.
Everyone's inside?
Yeah. Soul Sark, you went inside, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, Braun would have waited until he was the last one.
Mhm.
Fimble, you in there too?
I am in there. I was the one who put the pouch there.
Yeah.
Well, the circle I thought was in the center of the room where the statue was off to the side.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's right next. It's he's right next to it, so it's like within 5 feet of movement.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So everybody's in the circle, and as everybody steps in, it sort of lights up with purple, green, yellow, blue, and red, and a flash of light. You're transported into what seems to be a very dank, rocky tunnel with just a shimmer of light reflecting off the walls in front of you.
Like
Does it
a
look
Danny.
like we can go back?
Yeah.
That's okay.
You look behind you, and it's just wall of rock, spires of magic from the teleportation just sort of drift and wash right off of you.
I will go ahead and cast light on my shield to kind of give us a
Okay.
way to see, because I don't have dark
You see about
vision.
20 feet in front of you, there's a bend to the narrow passageway. Bends off towards your right.
Can I make
Does
a
our-
perception check to hear anything?
Yeah, go for it.
That'd be a 10.
And you step your foot down, but you feel it, but you don't hear any of the crunching of the rocks underneath your feet. You feel the sensation, but you don't hear it.
Oh. We
Do
had
that
this
with
happen to
like, hey,
us
do you hear
once
that?
before.
You think we're in the same place as last time?
I mean, last time it was the ruins under the Satori temple that had like a little area of effect that when we opened a chest, like all sound was
Snap.
gone. So
Yeah,
maybe
that was when you guys
something-
fought the Reaper,
It was one of the corridors before the Reaper that we ran into that.
which is a different kind of leech.
I'm gonna nudge Tovin a little bit, and him and I are gonna take the lead, heading forward. I assume we both have dark vision.
I think
Uh,
Baxi does.
I would
Let me
assume
double
Captain Blue.
check.
Yeah. If not, that's a huge oversight.
Yes,
Right?
they do have. They do have. You can see in dark vision and darkness shades of gray up to 60 feet. Plus, you guys also have the light from my
Shield.
Yeah.
shield. And
Um,
that does bright light to 20 feet and then dim light for another 20, so 40 feet of light.
There's a
Okay.
bronze-shaped shadow in the front of the light
Yeah.
coming off the shield.
Okay. I'll actually move a little bit forward, out of that light.
You
Um,
mentioned that the light there was a little bit of dim light in the cavern. What color was it? Was there a color to it?
It's just a bright, well, it's not a glimmer of just white light.
Okay. I was just gonna match whatever I saw, so if it was like a blue or like a green like in color.
Gotcha.
Because apparently I can make the shield a color light. So
Nice.
make it a disco light. No.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take a shot of whiskey and just kind of work my way up to the bend and look around, see what's around the corner.
Cool. Make a perception or investigation. How far are you looking? How hard you looking?
That would be a 9 total.
9 total. You move up. You even have your hand on the side of the walls. You feel everything, but you hear nothing. You slowly peek around the corner, and you don't seem to see anything.
Hey guys, do you think this is weird?
Do we hear that?
No, you do not.
I don't
You-
hear that either.
You don't hear.
So it's really more like
Yeah. But yeah, you can feel like your vocal cords and everything moving, and you feel like there's sound coming out, but nobody hears it. Everybody's on mute.
who's standing next to me.
Probably me. It's probably the same one.
I put my hand on your shoulder and I'm just like, what is going on?
Like her eyes get super wide, realizing like we can't even talk.
Hmm.
And I'm just like you put your hand on my shoulder and I pat it to like keep it up, like keep your hand there, and then I put I've got my shield on my right and my shield on my left, so I take my right hand and I like gently place it onto Braun's shoulder to like I'm here, like
Good.
I try to talk at him and like nothing comes out.
Kind of nudge Tobin with my shield or the end of my pickaxe a little bit and just point ahead and point at my eyes. Does he see anything ahead?
Yeah, you didn't, after your perception check, you didn't see anything. It just seems like another passage this time the turn comes towards the left, about 20 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I
I have
motion
to make sure I'm not
forward.
hitting any of our friendly players with that light on my shield because it causes damage apparently. I forgot about that, so I will make sure that it is not shining on either of their backs.
Yeah, I'll nudge Tobin forward and keep
Okay.
moving. Try to look around the next corner.
You get to that corner. Make another perception check, either Braun or Tufan.
Let's see what-
For sure.
perception, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to roll for him, or do you want to
Oh
roll?
no, I did it on D&D Beyond. 17 for Tufan.
Alrighty, so he looks. And he puts his hand up against the wall and he closes his eyes and he feels a vibration. He waves his hand. He points down the hall. He gives 2, 0, 0. That's what he's trying to signal.
Like 200 feet ahead.
Yeah.
Let's let him take the lead, or at least I'll follow his lead next to him and keep my eyes on him more than anything.
Yeah, he slowly keeps moving forward and steps on the ground and he feels a stone start to shift and sink in. And I'm gonna have who's right next to him? Is there
That'd be-
anybody at his side?
Braun
Yeah,
would
that'd
be
be-
right next to him, and then Lila and Fimble are directly behind them.
Okay, so Braun and Tufan. I want you to Braun and Tufan. Braun Tufan to Braun. Make Constitution save.
Nat 20.
15.
13 for Tofin.
Okay. So it's 13 Fimble. Braun, what'd you get?
That was natural 20 for Fimble.
Oh, Fimble. Okay, and Braun, what'd you
get? 15.
15. And what was Tufan?
13. 1-3.
13. Okay.
Did Lila need to make one too, or no?
Go ahead and make another one. Yeah.
Constitution save, which I have advantage. 19 plus 3, so 22.
All right. Green mist starts to come from the top of the mines, just sort of seeping out of the rocks. Tufan looks and just waves his hand, and he starts running down the end of the tunnel. There's a sliding door.
Oh.
And the light that's coming from beyond it is starting to dim.
Oh shit.
Gotta make it to the door. Run.
Yep.
Pull that. Yeah.
Oh no, how am I gonna get to how far away is it?
It is 60 feet away.
Okay.
So I assume everybody dashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tofin probably gets there first because he's got 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He slides at the right before he doesn't go in yet, but he's making sure everybody else gets through.
What a great leader archetype. I love this guy. I don't really know him, but you know, what a great cat dude.
And he looks back, and just a wave of green mist, and he covers up, and he slides underneath the shedding stone wall, and he motions to say, "I didn't think we'd make it," but you're not able to hear it. You just see him mouth his lips.
I'm definitely looking around the room we just ran into.
It looks very similar to your first incarnation meeting with the mayor. There seems to be a staircase down in front of you, that spiral staircase that goes down. It's just like you're in just a little hubble of an area with like one candle on a table that was giving the light through the tunnel, glancing off the rock walls, and just a spiral staircase on the left-hand side of it. It seems to be going down.
Yay!
Hey, let's go there.
We still can't hear
What'd you
each
say?
other, huh?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
You make your way down, and you look about, and it's almost the exact same room. You see the pool of water, the candelabras around an archway. In the very back end distance, there seems to be a crypt and tombstones about. The only thing you don't see is the ice crystal forms surrounding, placed about the area.
Okay.
There's old skeletons and armor and just scorch marks, claw marks on the wall stretch across.
Do we see the same plinths with symbols that Soulstar was like turning last time?
You see the pillars that had the candelabras and everything, but there's no signage on them. They don't There's none of the markings that you saw before are there.
Okay.
What about
But
the
again, sorry, I didn't hear that part.
the reflecting pools?
Yeah, you don't see you do not see your image inside the it's a non-reflecting pool. We'll say that.
In the water, we don't see our
It's
reflection.
a really bad
Yeah.
reflecting pool, if you ask me.
It's failed at the one job it had.
Hmm.
I had one job. Well, we'll slowly make my way down the stairs to the bottom of the stairs with my shield out and light on. To see if I see any movement.
As you all enter into the main area, each of the candelabras flicker on, lighting up the area. The crypt doors open,
Ah,
and what seems to be Yalapoi with a cane out. He looks up, eyes of fire surround and swarm, breach out of his eyes and surround and swarm his body as he transforms, wings breaking out of his back, purple winged with red bone structure, fangs growing loose, pouring out of his teeth, his ears sprout out. Stone shakes and falls. You can feel the vibrations under your feet, but you can start to, you look up and, stone shrapnel is falling from the ceiling.
Still no sound.
Still no sound,
That's
but you can feel the
creepy.
rumbling. And it barrels down, his wings flap open, and he lets out a huge screech that no one can hear, but you can just see the spittle and the vitriol just coming out as it shrieks out. It flaps his wings and it rises up. You see a ball of dark energy starting to form at the center of two hands as it sits there and conjures up this magic. And that's where we'll leave off. Because I have to build a new battle map.
Ooh.
nice. That's some spooky shit. So we're
Yeah.
gonna go into combat without being able to hear each other?
And just so this is what you're seeing.
Yikes.
Ooh, super
Oh
spook.
no. See, my worry as a caster
Oh,
does this cancel all verbal spells?
Probably.
Because I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
say them. It doesn't say that I have to hear it, but like almost all of my spells have a verbal somatic, like I make a gesture, I say the spell. Fuck!
Does the spell work if nobody hears it?
Yeah, that's the question. Like,
Yep.
because if it's the equivalent of being under the silence spell, then no.
Right.
Let me see here. Silence. For the duration. Okay. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through 20 feet radius centered on the point. Any creature or object inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entering inside. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible. So if it has the same statistics as the silence spell, then
Yeah.
I'm screwed. Because I'm just like, what doesn't have a V in front of it? V, 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 V.
Right.
Like every spell I have has a
So you
verbal
just gonna be a melee
Yep.
person
Like
for
I can't even do
the next encounter.
spiritual weapon. Like I can't literally, I'm looking at all of my spells and I cannot do a single one without a verbal component.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not fun. Like I can't even cantrip it. So wait, so if I can't even cantrip it, that means I couldn't even turn on my light.
Oh no.
Because if I
Uh-oh.
turn that
Okay.
on in when we teleported when it was dark, and you already said we didn't have any sound.
Okay.
Then the light never worked. But I mean,
Retcon.
but they had the
It's
two
a
guys.
retcon.
The
It's a
two guys in front of us
retcon.
had dark vision anyway. But yeah.
Yeah.
We've
So yeah,
got
yeah.
So
Braun
that's definitely
held
why.
Tufan Grace's tail as he led the group.
Yep.
Mhm.
More like Lila held onto Braun's shoulder because she couldn't see where the fuck she was going. Because she don't have dark
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah.
Earth
Velma
2000.
without her glasses.
Yep.
Whatever.
oof.
Yeah.
Well, we're screwed.
So,
Well, your caster's
Couple-
screwed.
yeah. In a couple weeks, he'll be facing off against this.
Dude, I burned through most of my tricks.
Yeah. I guess I'm just going to be pushing a lot more candelabras now.
Maybe I'll be doing that because of the fact that otherwise I have to chase the thing that has wings around. You guys have ranged stuff you could do.
That's right.
It's not
I have a
spells.
full quiver of ice arrows just for this guy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. I have a light crossbow, but because I don't have the crossbow speciality, it takes a turn to shoot it and a turn to reload it. So it's kind of pointless for me to do that. Because then it's just wasting a turn. So if I have to be the one running around turning things, sure, I'm pretty strong.
How much you bench? No.
I think in our party it's pretty decent because I have a strength of 16, so it's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. It's actually pretty good.
Alrighty, folks. This is where I leave you.
So 2 weeks.
See you later,
know?
good sir.
I should take Cole outside.
All right. Thanks again for playing.
I was hoping if I rolled back far enough that I would disappear in the foliage. Maybe,
Right.
maybe if I just...
There you go.
Just roll to the side out of the screen. I am
Perfect.
going.
Stay well and healthy, y'all.
Peace out.
Bye.